Hello, my loves. Happy full moon in Aquarius if you're watching this in real time. Thank you so much for being here. This is a collective reading. It is timeless, so when it finds you, it is meant to find you. And the cards are really just flying out. I'm seeing like when I was meditating prior to jumping on, there was this feeling of both feeling sad within a loss, but happy within the perspective gained. Like there was this both grief and celebration energy. And the message that came through was the love wasn't lost, it was just misplaced. And it feels like the misplacement was placing our love for somebody else before our own. And excuse me, confirmation, you're speaking your truth more freely, and you're allowing yourself to be expressive in who you are. Wow. And it's just okay. Let me get into these cards. So yeah, it's this coming home to yourself in your own energy, in the sense of it's effortless in this time. And I doubled that for some reason. So there may be a couple things that the collective has been working through. And the energy has felt very much in the sense of needing to be alone, with the Hermit card coming out. It's like in this time of being the Hermit, you've allowed yourself to see things. I mentioned earlier, there was like this perspective shift through something, through a phase of your healing, through something that maybe you're grieving, or something that felt like a loss. Your perspective shift, your mental shift within all of this has been that you're now able to see what you actually gained from that, what that situation mirrored back for you. And so it allowed you to place the love within yourself, and it's allowed you to celebrate with those parts of you, like the unhealed, the healed, and your higher self. It's like all those different versions is what I just heard. See, you're celebrating with all the different versions of you because you understand where they've brought you to. And you've been able to really sit with this, and you're able to look at your light in a new way. And you're now able to have this discernment in what is coming to you, and who people are, and what places, what they meant in how you left. Like it feels like you're getting validation in things of like you've left certain circumstances, and you're getting validation on it really was for your highest good, even if it doesn't fully feel like it. Because it's almost like when I'm looking at the image, it's kind of like they're like, well, what's going on? Like, what am I looking at? What am I choosing? Which direction am I going in? So there's still this sense of like unknown, but you're able to look at things from a different perspective because of how you've been going within, because of the internal healing that you've been doing. You're able to now perceive things differently. And so if you're in this space of like the unknown of like, okay, yeah, it's all happening and I feel the shift, I just don't know which direction to go into, or, I don't know where I'm going, or I don't know why I chose what I chose, or why I did what I did, or, it's like this unknown. And Spirit just wants to remind you that you are in the space of choosing what is right for you, and to trust that, to have the discernment and trust within yourself to know that what you're choosing is going to lead you to this path of success. With the Six of Wands, they're leaving a battle winning, and with the wreath showing just like this full circle. It's like there's this completion of something happening that is almost like forcing you to use your intuition, your discernment, and to use your voice, and to trust in what you're doing and in what you're saying. And then as I'm saying that, I'm seeing that there's also a wreath on their head. And it feels like, again, multiple things. There's multiple things that are moving for you, and there are multiple things that you get to have success in, that you get to have fulfillment in, that you get to have victory in. And because you have two wreaths now, you can go take this wreath and share it with another person, with a community. And it's almost like what I'm just hearing is it's perspective shifts that you're going to now be taking into this next journey. It's like you're wearing this wreath, which indicates this bloom of your mind and within your crown chakra. And the second wreath on your wand is how you're going to take the external knowledge out in this next journey, because you're hanging up the things that kept you stuck. This feels like the energy that the collective moved through within this full moon in Aquarius. The just moving through the mental blockages, like being able to really see them and really let them go, in knowing that they were never yours initially. It's like there's just been this hanging up of the things that were keeping you stuck, and you're able to just rest and wait for what is next to happen. But there's this with the strength card, it's having this peace in knowing that you get to rest. There's strength in resting is what I just heard. There's strength in surrender. There's strength in letting go. There's strength in not letting your mental worries keep you from resting. Like, there's strength in that. And you have the infinity symbol above their crown chakra, and I mentioned the wreath. Look at how the wreath on this is blooming. It's like the journey. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, because you have the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. You don't have the Knight of Wands. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Four of Swords, and then you have the Strength card, and how they're sandwiched. I know the camera's backwards, so it's like this. Oop. It's like this. So oh wait, no, it's not. Girl, how am I doing this? Anyways, you get what I mean. At least I hope. It's like you're in this rest, in this time of like you taking the victory, and the external mental outside of you, and you're moving it into this next phase by knowing that you can rest. Look at it's creating this infinite bloom within your mindset, because look at their crown. And look at how the crown has created garland. And again, you're moving this energy outside of you because of how you're trusting yourself. And it's forcing you to use your intuition, and it's forcing you to create your reality from your intuition. It's forcing you to it's like you don't have the Empress out here, but it very much feels like you're in this creator mode through your intuition with the High Priestess. It's channeling your creativity and your intuition into one to allow you to move through the portal that you're moving through the unknown of this journey, is what I'm just hearing. And again, I just look up from that channel and I'm seeing her triple crown, and it's again the infinite bloom. Look at how the crowns have bloomed from a wreath to a bloomed garland, and now you're sitting there with this heightened intuition where your mental state has bloomed so much, where it's like intuition is the only thing you know. It's like people are like, where do you know that? I just know it. It's like you're moving from a place of intuition so effortlessly because of how tuned in to your intuition you are, because of how much of the healing you've been doing to your own mindset. There's been so much around mental health and mental health healing. And when we look at that from like the human, the 3D, right? We talk about mental health issues. Well, when we pull that apart and go into the more spiritual aspect of that, it's what mental blockages are creating the external mental health challenges, like the anxiety, like the depression. All of those things exist within our mind because they're blockages that live within our mind. And the collective has been going through exponential mental health healing because of how we've been revisiting so many of the blockages, but because we've been working through it and quite literally doing the freaking work. It's been hard, it's been strenuous, it's been tumultuous. I can never say that word. It's been challenging in ways that, baby, nobody could have ever perceived. But you're here and you're figuring it out, and you're now in this place of knowing that you got yourself here because of your intuition. And so you're going to continue to trust that within yourself. There's this like so much trust within self. And the way these cards are laid out are so freaking beautiful. These are how the cards came out in the reading. Just like that. Because I like to read cards as a story, and I read them from every direction. And so, yes, they came out coming this way. But when I look at the spread, they're lined up like this, and it's this celebration of victory because of your intuition. Like, it's so beautiful, and you've been working so hard, right? This is that you've been working really hard, and it feels like finances could be an issue, or it's like you're working really hard to increase your finances, or you're working really hard in the tangible 3D things, right? And it's okay to work hard, but there's just this energy of knowing when to hang it up and rest and surrender. And I'm going to pull out how these cards came out in the vertical, right? Yeah. Look at that. The Hermit, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you are literally hanging up the need to overwork. And you're tuning into yourself. For me, I like to interpret my intuitive interpretation of the Hermit is going within to find your own light and seeing and finding new ways to let your light out bigger. It's like with the Hermit standing on the mountains, yes, there's challenges. Those are all the challenges you've overcome. And so you've been in this phase of nurturing your own light by going within. You've been recluse. You've been taking care of yourself. Maybe you haven't been going out as much, so on and so forth. There's been this very recluse energy, which it has felt really intentional. And it feels like that's why we're in this space of understanding that we don't have to overwork and overproduce and overdo things, because there is magic within the rest. It's like when I said that I got called to look at the light in the Hermit. It's like the rest is where you find your light. It's where you recharge. It's where you restore. And then you have the Page of Swords. What am I hearing? Swift movement of the mind. But it also feels like there are other people bringing in mental shifts and perspectives for you. Like it's like you've been able to have the discernment and to know who to trust, what perspectives to be able to lean on. And you're also sharing that. You're also able to be confirmation. You're also able to be a vessel for other people and helping them shift their mindsets. And throat chakra energy, it's like you're using your voice to speak your mind, and it's moving the energy around you. And you're also meeting people who are moving the energy around you. It's like it feels like this reciprocal energy. with it coming out underneath the strength card, like this reciprocal energy. It feels like you just have this discernment in knowing who and what you can trust, and so you're allowing yourself to receive new in that. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. You're just moving in that space. It feels very much that energy of how I had just said you're moving in spaces that reciprocate your mental state. Ooh, a lot came out. Let's do one at a time, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Absolutely. This is that time of integrating those new thought patterns with the Page of Swords. It's like they're now what I just heard, they're not new, they're not new. They're just being perceived by you as new because you're allowing yourself to awaken to them and for the first time in this lifetime, maybe in several lifetimes. But there's definitely this energy of new, like you're awakening from the sleep of everything you thought you had to be. It's like you're reclaiming what success means to you. You're reclaiming what freedom means to you. You're reclaiming what really matters, and you're allowing yourself to move in a way. You have allowed yourself to move in a way that has put you in alignment with this new energy, with this. It just feels like this surrender. You're just surrendering to the energy, and you're surrendering to the energetic upgrades that you are personally feeling within this time, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. We are never truly alone. And I was just called to look at, what are those? Cheetahs or leopards? And the elephants. So there's something very significant about animals right now. Animals also hold an energetic frequency. They can feel energy. They're very, very sensitive to energy. So they also may be feeling this. And there's like this energy, this reciprocal energy of you guys are like, if you have pets, this is significant for some. It feels like your pets may be acting a little wild or a little different, and it's they're also feeling the energy. So talk to your pet in a way that you would talk to an ancestor. Talk to the animals like you would talk to an ancestor. There's this energy of tapping into your the keepers of the earth within the animals, and so that just, it's like such a good reminder of how is when we're going through this space of integration and allowing rest and surrender to happen, it can feel really, really lonely, and it can be a catalyst in those mental blockages that we're healing from, right? Like it could, not a catalyst, it could be contradictory to those things that we're healing from. And so just remember that you're not alone. Call on the people, the animals, the energy. Call on the keepers of the earth for you, the keepers of your own earth. We all have our own spirit teams and spirit guides. And it's just this energy. If you're not alone through it, when you feel alone, call on them. Spend time at your altars. And spend time with your pets. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. There's heavy energy on calling in help and guidance from the ethers, from your ancestors, from your guides. You have awakening, keepers of the earth, and council of the light. How beautiful. This is so powerful in this awakening. It feels like It's like this, I talked about reciprocal energy, and it's like, not only are you calling in on your ancestors for the help and the guidance, but you using your voice through all these mindset shifts, through all your healing, you are also an ancestor, a living ancestor. And you may have people calling on you, and it may be new for you. It feels like for some it might be new for you. For some it may be something that you're familiar with, but there's this energy of having discernment in what you do allow into your energetic field, and also allowing your voice to lead you through it in whatever you choose, whether you choose to use your voice in those situations or you choose to set a boundary. Oh my gosh, you magical being. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. That is such validation to what I was just saying. You are also a living ancestor. You healing and sharing your own knowledge and your own healing is helping to shift the vibration of this entire world. And I just got so dizzy as that energy. I felt like this spiral energy. Thank you. This feels so beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I know this time has been really hard, and I know that, we've talked about integration so much, but there has been so many energetic quantum leaps happening within our vibrational pool of the earth. And I'm proud of you for surrendering to it. It's been hard, but you've been doing it. And now you're in a place to share your own magic. Now you're in a place to be the ancestor, to help move energy around you. And what I just heard is call on your ancestors to help you, feel safe, to help you feel confident, to help you find the words. And then trust your intuition through it, because you don't have to work hard at it. It's just going to come to you. Okay? I'm so happy for you. I love this reciprocal energy coming in for you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This happens every time I'm trying to wrap up. You have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, that creator, the balance of the balance of who you are, the celebration of all parts of you, and this is the creation and the bloom, because you did the work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now you get to sit in the Nine of Cups, because, oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so glad I was called to pick up those cards, because go get it. Go get it. Some of you also may be having a divine counterpart come in that you've been manifesting. Okay? Go make the moves and get out of your dang mind, because the tower needs to crumble. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Go get it, babe. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and or subscribe if any of this resonated with you. I appreciate your time, energy, grace, and space. I will see you in the next reading, my love.